why do you need a mindset coach? First of all, I want you to know that you don't need a mindset coach, but you choose to have one. And that in itself is very empowering and a very different perspective to look at things. Nobody actually needs a mindset coach because the answers are always within you. You're good enough to figure things out for yourself. But it's a person's choice to allow ease to come into his or her life, to allow guidance and help to come into his life, which makes that guidance and help and support even more valuable than it is. And thus the results are also going to be amplified in the same manner. Now, a mindset coach is going to help you in many areas of your life. You've got to think about it this way. Your mind is the biggest tool that you have to your access. Your mind determines the thoughts that are running, the emotion that you feel, and due to which the actions that you take and the results that you get. So your mind does need some level of maintenance, right? And a coach is exactly who's going to give that to you. A coach is here to support you, to show up as your best, to help you give your best in everything that you do. And the word giving your best might sound very simple, but here's where it gets a little complicated, all right? Our mind creates a lot of fears in it, a lot of limitations. It picks up various ways of thinking patterns and it adapts to it. Even though our mind is the most powerful tool that we have, sometimes it's also stupid. Alright, it picks up on fears and assumptions from various places without even reasoning it. But what happens is when we start living our life, we take decisions and actions from those fears, from those assumptions, even without understanding or knowing them on a conscious level. So, here you need a coach, a mindset coach, to help you understand where is this decision coming from. Is it coming from a space of knowing? Is it coming from your true, authentic knowledge? Or is it coming from a fear, from a limitation, from a thought pattern which is limiting you? Or is it creating a self-sabotaging pattern for yourself? Right? We are probably playing through all of these in different areas of our life, and many times we don't even realize that we are. So that creates that limitation. It creates that factor which does not allow us to show up as our best. These fears act as blocks in our way. You see, you already have the potential. You are already good enough, but there are a lot of blocks in the way. There's a lot of dust in the way, which makes your potential diminish. And as a coach, as a mindset coach, it's his or her duty to clear those blocks out for you and to help you understand how can you function better. How do you program your mind? How do you reprogram your mind in many situations, because you've been picking up on these thought patterns for a very long time. So by now you have an understanding that a coach is over here to literally clear your mind, to make it the cleanest and the best place to live in so that you can show up as your best and in your highest potential. But a coach is also here to support you, to guide you, to push you. And here's something you need to know. If you are a high achiever, an entrepreneur, a business owner, you could have all these strategies to work on your business. But if your mindset is not right, those strategies are not going to work for you. So working on your mindset is going to play out in all the other areas of your life and in all the other decisions of your life. That strategy is not going to work if your mindset is not at it, right? If you have 101 doubts and fears around that strategy, it's not going to work because you're going to self-sabotage. You see how important it is to work on your mindset, even because it's going to affect the other areas of your life. Now, if you're an athlete, if you are a high performer, you know the pressure that your life has, that the game has, right? With a mindset coach, you can work on handling that pressure. You can work on how you show up as your best in every game. And you know this, not just for athletes, but for everyone. Fear is your biggest enemy out there. And it shows up in many ways. So learning to handle your fear, learning to reprogram your fear, and sometimes even program it out of your life is going to be such an essential tool for you to move way ahead in your life and to show up in a very powerful way. So in short, having a mindset coach is like having some maintenance for your mind so that you show up as your best. And something that I want you to know is you're worth it. You're worth hiring somebody to take care of your mind, help you show up as your best, to help you move in alignment with your own goals, with yourself, and to be in your highest potential. So go ahead and find a coach that is a good fit for you. My suggestion would be to research a little, see if the coach is in alignment with who you are and if their approach is truly what you want, or even if you like their approach. And once you find that alignment, that coach is for you. And if you would consider working with me as a coach, I have a link below in the description. Go ahead and fill that out. And I'd love to work with you. Amazing. Tell me what your biggest takeaway from this video was. Do you have a coach? Are you a coach? Are you working with a coach? I would love to know, and I'll see you in the next one.